Hello, magnificent galactic spirits. It's good to be home. And I just want to let you know how important of a time we are in right now. We have started a new spin cycle, a new gestation of 9 months, 260 days of rebirth. 9 months gestation of rebirthing a higher octave of consciousness. And today we're going to talk about how egoic freedom can help manifest your soul destiny. And that is the purpose of today's broadcast, because we are in the 13-day ascension of Dragon. And we're going to talk about the multiple ways where you can find out where you're at in the flow of your own consciousness. And the most important part that I want to stress over and over and over and over and over and over again is there is one birthright a day. And when you pay attention to the one birthright a day, and you lock it into your consciousness, and then as you go through your day, look at how your life and day unfolds, and you will start seeing aha moments, synchronicities, and magic coincidences based upon the energy of the day, of the birthright a day. Kind of like astrology, but it's way bigger, because these images are the images that were gifted to us by you in a past life, or in a past life or another timeline, in order for you to awaken at this time. And it's not that hard, and like I said, I'm going to show you multiple ways of looking at where we are. And let me start by saying I'm really glad you're here. And I'm Jami Lynn with Galactic Spirit. And if you sign up, if you sign up for the free Spiral Up Galactic Spirit Spiral Up, and you'll see that on the link below, or on you'll see that link, you will get an actual grid, a free workbook on where we are in time and space. And today we are in the 13-day ascension of Dragon, and you see Dragon right there. I'm showing it to you again when I'm talking to you without the images. There's Dragon, and you'll see how it's surrounded by a ring of dots and bars. And just a reminder, if you're following along with us, one dot is 1, a bar is 5. So we happen to be on day 6 of Dragon, and I happened to have been in Sedona, Arizona on day 1, where I did a live broadcast from the stupa in Sedona, and we buried a crystal in order to do a crystalline grid ceremony. Now, just as a reminder, you can go back and look at that video on Facebook. However, if you did not bury your crystal, and it can be just an itty-bitty crystal in your sacred space, I recommend maybe at the front door of your home, or any around in your garden, or anywhere else that you find is sacred to you, that you visit often, in order to imprint your energy into the crystal and into that sacred space that you find very special to you, where calms your spirit, where you can connect to the infinite field, the quantum field, the divine matrix, and we can all connect to each other in community and peace. So if you haven't buried your crystal yet from that sacred ceremony we did on day 1, and let me show you day 1. Day 1 on the map that you can get for free, where you are attracting your soul mission and how you're going to manifest it. So it's really important right now to catch up with us if you would like to evolve your consciousness day by day, and every day raise into a higher octave frequency by merely reclaiming each of these birthrights that are already yours, and as well as awakening your DNA. Your DNA is already programmed like your computer without software. Your DNA is like the slate that is already ready to receive multidimensional consciousness. And what we are doing when we look at one birthright a day, what we're doing, we're downloading with intention. We're downloading the energy of the day into our consciousness. You'll get immediate confirmation as you start during your day, if you're paying attention to how your day unfolds. You'll see how it relates to your day, and over time you will see the cumulative influence of how the birthrights day by day are evolving you to think differently, to be kinder and sweeter to yourself as each of these energies come into your consciousness. Today, so we are already on day, so that's the overall lesson. And like I said, I'm going to show you different ways where you can follow along and see where you're at. And today is day number 6. We are fractalizing our way we are going to look at your soul destiny. Day number 1, we attracted when we did the crystal and grid ceremony. Day number 2, we engaged. And just as a reminder, I love the number 2 because it balances day number 1 in your body. How are you attracting your soul mission in your body? And day number 2 is the bridge, where you're also engaging day number 3 of the mind. Day number 3 is activating the mind, wiring and firing these energies together. So day number 4, you synergize these electromagnetic frequencies, which is vibration. People say, oh, how am I going to raise my vibration? Well, raising your vibration is engaging your body, and attracting what it is that you desire. And day number 3 is all about firing and wiring the electroneurons in your brain to blend them together in day number 4, which is 1 + 3 = 4. You're synergizing your electromagnetic frequency by which you can expand. And I just want to show you another way of looking at what we are doing. We are in the Dragon Ascension. It's all about manifesting your soul destiny. And if you don't have a soul destiny yet, it's okay. This is the time for you to start really incubating it and spiraling up that consciousness on what you're supposed to do during the next 9 months, 260 days, in order for you to level up, spiral up what it is that you want to put your spiritual, your conscious effort into, because that's why we are all born at this time. So looking at the image as a spiral up, there's day number 1, day number 2, day number 3, and we are moving up through the spiral as we are engaging and anchoring and imprinting what it is to fulfill our soul mission. And at the end of 260 days, if you're following along with us, I can promise you with my entire heart and spirit and soul, you will be a different person, and having already started manifesting your soul destiny into fruition. Now, I'm not talking about your day-to-day, what it is your job per se, which you might have to do to make a living, but I really believe that it is our global soul mission to do what we love in order to have an exchange for food and air conditioning and housing and that, and making a difference in the world. We can exchange our heart selves for everything that we need in our third dimensional world. So that is what we are doing. And let's just focus in on where we are. Oops, I do not have the other open, recent. File. There you go. This is the same grid, and it's showing you the micro energy of the day. And the micro energy of the day is, drum roll, ego freedom. There it is right there. See, day number 6. By the way, the dots and bars, I've told you this before, I'm telling you again so you can anchor it into your consciousness. 1 plus bar, 1 bar, 1 is a dot. Every dot is 1. Every bar is 5. There you go. That's the way to say it. Today is day number 6 on manifesting your soul destiny. And today is WorldBridger. WorldBridger is all about egoic freedom. And egoic freedom means to get out of your own way, in essence. It's surrendering to allowing your spirit to come through and through you. And it's all about not second guessing ourselves, where our mind starts to take over the way it has always done, because it's what our consciousness is, not our consciousness, our behavioral patterns, our monkey mind, the tape that runs over and over in our heads, the way it's already done it, and it's more comfortable. And sometimes WorldBridger is all about, really having to have a deep dive into your soul self. And we have all these other energy, all these other birthrights that are soul selves. For example, moon is your pure consciousness. Now, we're not talking about moon today. We're just talking about the discovery phase of dragon. And we've just started moving into exploring and deepening. And we're deepening it through fractalizing. We've already we've already engaged, through our body, we've already engaged, and really thought about how we're overcoming duality, because our objective in working with Galactic Spirit and the Mayan calendar is to step into wholeness. How do you step into wholeness? You step into wholeness with 1 birthright a day. 3, we've activated our mind, we've synergized, we've empowered ourselves with yesterday's energy, with our life force, and fractalizing means breaking it down to put it back together. It's also known as Rhythmic. This is Rhythmic WorldBridger. It's the organization, it's the balancing of how we are balancing our egoic mind, that one that keeps on telling us what to do based upon behavioral patterns and past traumas and the way we've done things before, and opening ourselves up to a higher consciousness, which we cannot do if the bumps are in the road. WorldBridger helps us move through the bumps in the road, because when there are bumps in the road, we pay more attention to our external environment and past mental programming than being in a state of allowing. Breathe into that. Ego freedom, letting go, surrendering. So in this ascension, Dragon Ascension, we are letting go of our egoic mind, all these learned behaviors and external environments, in order to allow the road to open, our vessel to open, to unclog our pipes so that spirit can go through. Through our feet, we can connect to Mother Earth. Through our crown chakra, we can explore so we become a clear channel. Remember, WorldBridger is all about helping to make your internal world more powerful than your external world. So as I mentioned, yes, go to galacticspirit.com/spiral-up and you will get the free workbook. And in the free workbook, there's also day-by-day information that you can be following along with the pineal beat videos, which I can't really show you that now because I'm living. Well, actually, I'll show you that next time, I promise. But on Facebook and on galacticspirit.com, there are 20-second videos of each of the daily energies, and you can follow along and make your little notes and journal your notes about what you experience and what these energies mean for you. Now, remember, as WorldBridger is allowing us to be a clear channel because we're letting go of what doesn't serve us in order to, there you go. It's right in your workbook there, to manifest your soul destiny. And so you can be following along with this. Now, the point that I was making, and I came out to come back in, I do that. I'm streaming consciousness to giving you what Spirit is guiding me to give you at the moment. Remember that this is your journey. It's not my journey. I'm going to have an experience based upon Rhythmic, WorldBridger, and Dragon differently than you will. And interestingly enough, when these energies cycle around again, let me show you on the DNA map. We are right here, day number 6. In the 260-day map, there is WorldBridger there. And just as a reminder, if you look at the DNA map, why is it called that? Because as we go through day by day, there's the DNA spiral that is being activated, and the programming, remember how I said your brain is the computer that you are programming all of these energies in it to really start activating your birthright. So by the end of the cycle, which we just finished, I don't know, 6 days ago. There you go, 6 days. You would have, and you reflect on back where you were, you will have experienced Rhythmic WorldBridger. I'm talking to you now. Differently when you cycle around again. Just like I am experiencing Rhythmic WorldBridger, today's energy, today's birthright, differently than I did the last cycle. And what I think that I got today is, as you know, I just came back from a trip. Gosh, it was so fun. My husband and I checked his watch for how many miles we did in over 11 days. With 2 days were airplane days. We walked 59.8 miles in essence 9 days. And yesterday I kind of caught up on stuff, and today I crashed. So what does WorldBridger teach us? And on the 6th day of manifesting your dreams, and soul mission, you know, today I just went, oh, I crashed. I couldn't do anything. I wasn't functioning. I couldn't function. So I spent the day in nature, sitting on my desk, sitting on my deck, doing some little walks. And what I saw at a higher octave, and if it was, it's okay to get rid of the old programming. Oh, I have to work. Oh, I have to perform. Oh, I have to be task driven. No. Stepping into allowing WorldBridger. Here is another way. There's our fridge magnets where you can actually work with them. Allowing WorldBridger to say, you don't have to think the way you thought. You can surrender to new thinking. You can unclog the pipe. How are you going to manifest your soul mission if you're exhausted? Tomorrow will be a good day. Well, every day is a good day. But tomorrow we're going to put our hands, that's day number 7. We're going to put and you'll notice 2 dots and 1 bar, 7, binary code. What is our DNA? Binary code. What makes everything a DNA with everything that exists? Binary code. There's our 2 dots, day number 7. We're going to express ourselves with our hands. But for me, at this octave, at this going around this time, if I didn't be in a state of allowing, there you go, there's a glare on it, trying to get it off for you. Being in a state of allowing, I wouldn't be able to offer my expression to the world with tomorrow's hand birthright. Resonant hand is what tomorrow is, day number 7. And you will get that, remember, on your free workbook, because I want to be able to provide my soul mission. I already know what mine is. My soul mission and all my skill sets have led me to this time and space. And please know that you don't have to reinvent yourself. What are you doing? You're raising your frequency. You're working with your chakras, evolving your electromagnetic vibration to clear the path to have your soul mission come forward. By the way, in your free workbook, there's a lot of other really cool information there and a lot of other really cool free resources, which I hope that you can see right there. Another way, I just want to show you how you can find what you're looking for. Uh-oh, I didn't want that. Here you go. On galacticspirit.com, which you're looking at right now, and right now you're looking at the astrology calendar page, and you'll see that the navigation bar says sign in, and you can get that for free. And here is another way of looking at, there's some chakras. There's another way of looking at and finding out where you are, as in addition to the 20-second pineal beat video. And I put this together for you. So all you have to do is sign in. It's free. Sign in, and you can sign in with your membership, and that happens to be my. It's so easy, and it will repopulate. And while it's repopulating all the energies of the day, I'm going to show you something really groovy. At the top of every page, here is the name of our birthright. There it is. 1 dot, 1 bar, day number 6, rhythmic. Look, it says it right there. Rhythmic WorldBridger. And every day is a different chakra.